Morning. Why do I like to post early in the morning? I wake up with information, with comments from yesterday, with guidance to speak about something in particular, and it's coming in rapidly. And if I don't get it out, it disturbs me. And mostly because I feel it's very helpful. And I know so many people are struggling right now. And as always, I don't think that is necessary. My name is Deborah. Thank you for joining me this morning. I do have my coffee with me. It is 5:30 on Wednesday, June 4th, 2025. Listen, there is a lot going on. And whenever there is a lot going on, the best thing to do, or let me say, one of the solutions to the struggle is to look deeper. And that goes against our human fear reaction. No one wants to look deeper because they think it's sort of like cleaning out a closet. You take one thing out and then you've got to take everything out of the darn closet, and that becomes an all-day affair. I've said it before, but I'll say it at the beginning of these messages, is that the earth is going through upgrades. Not us individually, but the earth itself. The universe that the earth sits in, is in. The globe itself is going through, and I don't know if it's ever gone through such an upgrade since the beginning of time. What does that mean? It means that we are all pure energy, and it means that an upgrade is an awakening. Okay? An upgrade is an awakening, which means that we see with clearer eyes, we see with more open hearts, we see with more unification in our humanity, we see with not only what is immediately before us on the linear plane, on the earth plane, but what is greater than that. Does that make sense to you? I certainly hope so. One of the major topics that is coming to me through clients right now is there are many miscarriages. A lot of women are caring for a short amount of time and then having a miscarriage. So I want to address that in hopes that it may help others. Because of the struggle the earth is having, and because souls can choose to come to earth, as we all did, we are souls taking human form here. We choose to come here. Sometimes when we want so much to have a baby, and I know that feeling, I had it years ago, and when I was younger, and we never forget that yearning to be a mother and to have children. Sometimes we want it so much. And the soul is called in through our love and our desires, but it's just not the right time for them. They can get, so when a soul comes in, let me talk about the beginning and the end of our life in human form. When a soul comes in, it's much like when a soul transitions out and goes home, which many people call dying. I don't, because we do not die. We live on in other dimensions and other realities. But when we come in here as a soul, and then we come into the human body, okay, we're in a mother's womb getting a feeling for what this earth existence might be like. We're hearing and listening and feeling, and then we decide, this doesn't feel very good. I don't feel secure here. I'm not going to come into earth life right now. And it's not a personal thing to the parents, to the mother. It sometimes can be that this just isn't my right time for this family, or this isn't the best time for them. But it's also now, very, very, very often, as I tune into these young women who are coming for healing due to having miscarriages, that it just is the wrong time for the soul. The earth feels too disruptive to them. The earth feels too unsafe to them. The earth is going through a huge energetic upgrade. We are all feeling it, and we are all seeing it throughout the globe. This isn't personal to you. And I know it is the most personal thing you have probably ever experienced in your life, your young life so far. But I promise you it's not personal to you. So what do we do, Deborah? What you do is trust God's timing. You trust the universal timing. You trust the timing that when it is the perfect time for you, when it is the perfect time for you, your spouse, and your family, when it is the perfect time for the soul who wants to come and be with you, they will come and they will stay. But we get a choice. And all the souls that are coming in now through pregnancy are being given a choice to stay or not. This is rampant. I've never had so many phone calls in my 35 years of doing my work about miscarriages. It is best not to force it. Nothing should ever be forced. Don't ever force anything. Trust life. You cannot control this. And when you try to control it, it's going to bring about more suffering. Which is true with everything. So, I am very sorry for your pain and for what you consider your loss. But what I will say is, when a soul is to be yours, that soul will find you. I promise you. That soul will find you. Again. And will try again to come to you and come through your body as its vehicle here on earth. But you have got to let go of trying to control the situation and just trusting the universe, trusting God, trusting creator energy, and just loving that soul from afar until it is the right and perfect time. Because there is and will be a right and perfect time for your pregnancy, for you to be the incubator for a beautiful, beautiful soul. So I'd like to bring up one other topic. I think one other topic. Maybe another topic will come in. Who knows? My other topic is that we all, I believe right now, need someone to say, what is it like to be you? You know, this came to me a few weeks ago, and I had a conversation, a casual conversation, and a shot with somebody about this same subject. when you come to me as a client and we sit across from each other and healing begins for you through your mind and your body and your energy field, I sincerely, truly, deeply, with all that I am, want to know what is it like to be you. I find this question is rarely asked. How are you? What are you doing? It's all very surface. But when you come to a counselor, a therapist, a member of the clergy, someone who you trust, and a professional, someone who is separate from a family member or a best friend, we all need that. And someone is saying right now, like, why do we need that? I have a friend I talk to. Because someone who stands outside and witnesses you and has years of experiencing, and witnessing others, witnesses you without any emotional attachment and sees you with greater and deeper clarity. And that is extremely necessary for emotional and spiritual growth. So if you want to discuss and you want someone to witness you and you want to state, what is it like to be you? I would love to know. And when you come to me, to open your awareness to the universe, to open your awareness of this life and how this life works, and how you can simply feel better, I am here. Well, I bless your day. I wish you well. I hope you find and see blessings in your day. And I hope you pass them on to others. Hugs, smiles, hello, caring. There is no one who doesn't need that right now. Be patient with life. Be patient with the earth evolving and having its own growth spurt. And be patient with yourself. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me. Feel free to share.